Welcome back to the Gamological Institute studios. Today we're going out in the field.
So, pocket notebooks really go anywhere for doing an adventure. I'm outside at lunch taking a look at what we've got here. So look, here's a whole section. We've got my tracking sheet, monsters I'll encounter. We've got the grid we're playing through, Grasslands 2. I just did Grasslands 1, and you can see by the numbers I came away with, still at 5 health points, didn't increase that, but I got 13 gold. So I can use that to go on with what's coming up. Let's take a peek back at Grasslands 2. Here's the course I ended up taking. You can see some of my targets there when I landed, so it went pretty good. First time I shot for gold on the multi-gold over here, wasn't very good, I got 2. But when I got the chest and did it, boom, almost to the center ring. That was good for 8 points. So we'll get into a little bit more on the rules and how you play, but it's pretty straightforward and it's a lot of fun. I mean, look how many adventures are available. Let's talk about how I scored stars, because in the end, stars are how this is all going to get scored. So right here, I'm taking a look at monsters. Now, I only messed with this one and that one, so 4. So you circle every star that's less than or equal to the number of monsters. So if I'd have fought one more, I could have picked up another star, but I tried to get out too quick, I think. Now, this is how much damage I took as I went. Now, I only took damage because I had pretty good shooting over here. This was a damage 1 and the misfire, but that brought me down 1, and then I came back up to 5 because I earned 2 hit points after my normal damage. So that wasn't too bad right there. But I did take 1 hit, but I didn't take 10. So this one, I get to circle every one that is equal to or greater than what I got, 3 stars. And then my movement, this took a minute to figure out as I did the first time. I started and I just put a dot every time I finished my movement so I could count dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now when I came back, I just did a movement and stopped on the same places I had stopped before, and those didn't count. So I didn't come until 13, 14, 15, and I went out. So look, 22 was the lowest. I really should have gone and tried to fight a couple more monsters, picked up another star, picked up a coin. I didn't end up using the hearts because I just wasn't taking damage this first time, and the hearts would have brought my health back up even though I would have got the damage, and my max was 5, so I couldn't really, there was no advantage to getting to the hearts just then. But let's take a look at our second one here. Now if I go get this heart right here, that allows me not only to heal 1, but it increases my hit point value by 1. So going forward, I can have a health up to 6. Let's see, what else have we got going? Oh, in the second one, we've got a potion here. It's a remedy. So that would be a status effect. So when we look at the monsters, any one of these types of statuses here, or the experience you have, if it's got these bars, then that's a status that stays with you. What does empty say? Empty is hearts give no health points. So if I end up fighting that guy here or here, which I would if I try and get this, and there's a lot of them in here. If I go for any of those guys, I could really risk running into having an empty condition. I definitely have to go get that remedy so I can get rid of this situation.
There you have it. Pocketbook Adventures. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. There's a ton of puzzles in here because, you know, the Grasslands, you start, movement is 1 to 4 spaces as you want. Unless you hit an obstacle, then you can change direction left or right to finish out your movement. But you get into other sections. There's the forest. We've got the wilderness. We've got bosses. There's boss battles to have in here. We've got the caverns, the ice fields. So each of these is an opportunity to run into new monsters, new encounters, new potions, new effects, new statuses to have to deal with. And you saw the picture earlier. After some adventures, you get a page where you get to go to a physician or the shop, and you can start using your gold to do training or to get weapons or to help upgrade your ability to face the adventures and the puzzles that are coming up. Small package, a lot of value, very portable, very enjoyable, easy to play. Gamological Institute recommended.